Well, history was made recently when Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II agreed to give certificates to South American, Central American, and Mexican breakers of horses, changing those people that made the changes. And recently we had some serious changes made in South America, Central America, and Mexico. It is incredible that I had 3 of the world's leading polo players. Not only are they the world's leading polo players, but they have led polo for about 45 years now. Each of them 10 gold players that have dedicated themselves to taking violence out of the breaking of their horses in Argentina. And they've carried that on to Mexico, 2 of them being the Gracida brothers, who were born and raised in Mexico. And then we have Catherine Cunningham of Guatemala. And she is working hard to change that country. In addition to those 2 countries, we have Brazil. And there is Eduardo Moreira, working his tail off to change and become a country which doesn't have violence in the breaking of horses. Now there's a big one, because I have footage of how it's been done for hundreds of years in that country. And the changes are dramatic. Her Majesty agreed that those people needed certificates, 8 of them. And the certificate looks like this. This happens to be the actual certificate for Adolfo Cambiaso. 10 goals, 17 years, said to be the greatest polo player that ever lived. The Queen's signature is on the bottom, and it's official. He will be able to put this on his wall. Others will see it. He will be a role model for nonviolent training in Argentina. The Gracida brothers are in here. Catherine Cunningham is in here. Eduardo Moreira is in here. And even Mateus from Brazil, that was on the film doing the violence. He's now changed and using my methods at home, starting the horses without violence. It was a fantastic day at Guards Polo Club, the 24th of June, 2012. The Queen arrived with Prince Philip, and I sat with him in the royal box, and then we went down and made the presentations. It was a day from heaven.
So Her Majesty the Queen now leaves the Queen's ground and will be welcomed at the gate to the royal box by Monty Roberts. Her Majesty the Queen first met and saw the work of Monty Roberts in 1989. Monty Roberts is here today, accompanied by his daughter Deborah. There's an immediate request to produce a book and take the principles that Monty Roberts espouses to the world. In 23 years, there have been significant changes globally. Recently, it has come to light that a major change has occurred, reducing the violence in training horses in South America, Central America, and Mexico. Her Majesty and Monty Roberts have agreed to recognize these extraordinary efforts of a few individuals responsible for that change. Her Majesty has agreed to become patron of Join Up International, the global non-profit foundation Monty Roberts. First prize winner is the Satish Seemar, accompanied by his daughter Tara. Satish has trained thoroughbred racehorses in Dubai for 20 years and was 4 times the leading trainer. He's remained active in polo with the team of ponies in Dubai. Second to receive a prize is Joel Baker. Joel Baker is a lifelong polo player, resident of California, and has played on the US Open champion team. The next person is Catherine Cunningham, a part of the coffee growing industry of Guatemala, where she has come from today. Catherine has been a lover of horses since childhood, and her family have been instrumental in inviting Monty's concepts. Eduardo is now an esteemed business executive in Sao Paulo. A love for horses and a desire to change the way they are treated drove Eduardo to take courses with Monty in California. He invited Monty to Brazil, where incredibly dramatic changes are occurring. Next is Jose Mateus de Castro Ribeiro. Mateus watched Monty work in Brazil. The next person in line is the great Carlos Gracida. There is no need for me to say much about Carlos Gracida. The Queen has met him on many occasions before in the as a 10-goal player here at Guards. The next one to come up is Memo Gracida, his brother, originally from Mexico with a large operation in Argentina and Florida. Memo Gracida has been a friend and observer of Monty's principles for more than 5 years. The first of the Argentinians to come with Joel Baker to watch Monty's work, he is now carrying out the principles himself. Memo and his family have taken up Monty's violence-free principles throughout Mexico and Argentina. And the last one is Adolfo Cambiaso. And please don't tell me that's not Adolfo Cambiaso. Sadly, he cannot be here today, so Charlotte Bredal is accepting his award on his behalf. She was the bronze medal winner at the Barcelona Olympics for the United States at dressage, and Adolfo himself I don't need to say too much about. He's the world's greatest polo player. He's held a 10-goal handicap since he was 16 years old, and today he is 37. Now takes post in front of the royal box for a fantastic photograph of all these award winners who have expounded the principles of the Monty Roberts non-violent methods of training horses. Ladies and gentlemen, could you please show your appreciation for some truly magnificent people in the world of horses? And it was Her Majesty the Queen's personal wish to come here today to make these presentations. 9,000 horses globally, Monty Roberts has now put on public performances for around the world.
I know it'll go down in history as a fulcrum point in improving man's relationship to horses. I am so proud of this lady who has, without any question, become the most profound, positive world leader, changing man's relationship to animals as no other world leader ever has. Queen Elizabeth II. It's been a tremendous relationship. It has moved me to be a better person and to assume the responsibility for being a role model, to cause horsemen all over the world to be better people. And the better we are with ourselves and with our families, with our friends and the people that work for us, the better we are with our horses.